We thought about sharing our journey on interior design and how it has been and how we discovered it. So today I'm here with the lovely
Elizabeth Watuko.
and I'm Tina Kwamboka. We are both interior designers. So I'll let her introduce herself on exactly what she does so we can just have a conversation around how we've gotten to where we are right now.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Watuko. I run a company called Pandesho Polish Interiors, which was birthed from the passion and the love of color. I joined the construction market, selling paint and doing things pertaining to color. So as I was selling paint and managing projects in my former place of work, I just fell in love with houses. The day I walked into Mjengo, I fell in love with the concept of creation. It's the concept of someone thought about it, created a house plan, and went through with it and executed it. Now for it to become a space, and for us to even get the opportunity to now beautify it, and the whole process, seeing it, I loved it. I fell in love with it. And that's why I specifically specialize on color, because that's when the beautification process of sites actually begins. Yes.
Interesting. So because you love color, is there anything from childhood that you can associate with in this journey of yours in interior design?
That's a very good question. You know, I found myself last week as I was on site, I was thinking about it and it hit me. Even as a little girl, I was never the girl who would like to play with dolls and all that. Oh my gosh. I was playing, I was playful. I liked being out there. I liked feeling the grass, playing with the soil. That was the kind of girl I was. And now, when I am on site, that's exactly who I actually become. I become that little girl who is filled with a lot of wonder, wanting to understand how did this gypsum become, who created this design. And now, to be part of it right from start, the creation of the design, actually doing the work and seeing the end result, that's it for me. I love it.
That's so nice. So I think even as we grow, I mean, like when some of us get lost, I think we should focus more on our childhood to exactly see what we can associate with, what we would love to do. I think like there's a connection between your childhood dreams and right now. That's what I can see from your story.
I would so agree with you. But I also feel like for the most part, sometimes you can stumble onto your passions and your purpose just by living.
Oh yeah.
Because to be very honest with you, I didn't even study for anything construction related. It's just by, I guess, sheer luck that I got to work in a construction company, and I later on came to find out that I actually like working in construction, which makes me wonder how many people experience life that way. And what I would like to tell anyone who's working a job and you're feeling you're not there yet, sometimes maybe you will find what you love along the way.
That's so nice. Just out of curiosity, what did you do in campus?
I'm an economics babe. I studied economics with a minor in gender development studies.
Are you serious?
Yes.
And now you're in construction?
Yes.
So that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's how I pursued interior design. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Enough about me now. Tell me about your journey. How did you come up to love interior design and actually pursue it as a career?
So surprisingly, I just thought about this journey a while back, and I realized in Form 4 when we were selecting the courses we wanted to do in campus, I actually selected interior design.
Wow.
But now my parents at that time, like they did not think of interior design as a course. So they asked me, honestly, like at that time, we had no role models in interior design that I could look up to or convince them that it was a worthy course to take. So I went to something totally different.
Yes.
And I did nursing and midwifery for a very long time. But even as I did it, in my mind, I knew that I was in the wrong place. Of course, I did my best at that time. But in my mind, I knew I'm here to get to where I'm supposed to be. So I did that for a few years. Then after that, I quit and started on my passion slowly. Of course, it didn't come to me immediately. I was a bit lost. It has taken me several years to really get to my passion.
Yes.
But I'm so happy that years later, I can actually say I'm where I belong.
All right.
Yeah.
So how through the process,
Mhm.
what made you continue pursuing this goal, despite you not really knowing that it is it? But what kept you on in the journey to get to this point also?
Well, I realized that every time I decorate a home, like my home, people would come and just tell me how nice the place is.
Oh.
And surprisingly for the family, anytime they would have a home they wanted to decorate, it was me they would reach out to.
Yes.
And of course, at first I would do it for free. Then I realized, so I can do this and earn.
Yes.
And I told myself, I think it's time to try it out. So I started it as a hobby, then it became a business. Then in the long run, I went and did a short course on it. And I have grown over the years. So right now I'm confident to say that I'm in the right place.
All right.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Isn't it amazing how when you look back at your journey,
Yeah.
from the end result going back, it really is beautiful.
It's amazing.
That's
It's
how I feel
amazing.
about site.
Yeah.
When we're talking about the after of a project, someone would see the beauty. They don't know the hustle
they
that went
had
into
to,
it.
oh my
The design concept,
Yeah.
the fundis.
When you're seeing it's a shell, like for you work in that shell.
Yes.
And for us, we see, like, we focus on the end product.
On the end product.
Yeah, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
And I think we can all discover our dreams at any given point in life, as long as we have that urge to really know what our passion is. And it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't mean that what you studied for is whatever you're supposed to pursue. You
Yeah.
can always change your mind and get back to your dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe also, as we're pursuing this thing, the imposter syndrome, the fear that comes with it, it's all part of it.
Yeah.
It actually builds
Yeah.
up to something really amazing and beautiful. And we shouldn't be shy.
I know.
We shouldn't be shy to stay in spaces where we're feeling uncomfortable, that are not our normal comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because that's majorly what got to It's never a comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So I'm just curious to know, what's the favorite thing about what you do?
Oh my favorite part of construction is color.
Oh, it's color.
It's color. It's the reason I love color is because color is everything in a house. It's what determines which curtains will be done, the kind of lighting that is going to be coming inside, and also the aesthetic feel of a home is determined by the color. So my favorite part is in color because I want my clients to really enjoy their home and have a good feel of the space based off of the colors they choose. And then now, after we've done the color, then we can concentrate on how we design. After we decided on what color are we doing in a particular space, then now we begin the other part of the design process, which is the mood boards, the rendering. Yeah.